Hello people of the interwebs, I'm CJ, I'm back with another video. I'm already mid-shred on this zucchini, and that's because we're making zucchini bread. It's been a favorite of many. It's, if you have a lot of zucchini from your garden, or from people who you know that have a garden that give you zucchini, you might be thinking, what the hell am I going to do with all those zucchini? And you can just make some zucchini bread. It's delicious. You add chocolate chips, it makes it even more like a dessert. And it's delicious. It's great. And I'm going to show you my recipe, which is also featured on my blog. I'll put it here. If I remember, I'll put it there. And it's pretty simple. There's not a crazy amount of ingredients. I would say probably less than 10, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. So yeah, I'll give you a link there, or you can watch me make it here, whichever is your preference. But I'm just going to finish shredding this, and then I'll come back, because I don't think you need to see me shred 2 zucchinis. I think it's going to be fine. And I'll come back momentarily. I think that should probably be about enough. I'm using a liquid measuring cup because I care not. It's all the same. No, it's not. But for this, it doesn't matter, because it's just zucchini. And it's sort of a liquid anyway. But I'm like flying here. So, I just want the bread, man. I just want the bread. Alright, we are at 2 cups of zucchini. Ah! No, we're good. We're cool. Alright, so now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this loaf pan here for my bread. Now, what I like to do is you can use the Crisco vegetable shortening with flour method. You can use like a spray. I like parchment paper, because things really just don't stick. And that is what I like. I like my bread not to stick to its pan and disappoint me. What I'm going to do to try to simplify this is I'm just going to cut perpendicular to the pan. And like get rid of these corner pieces and like hope that that like turns into something yeah, no, that's gonna work. That's gonna work great. And look at that! That worked! No, look. We're perfect. We're great. Once you put the stuff in there, it'll stay. So yeah, just do the corner thing. It worked. Yeah, I only have 1 battery for this camera, so kind of live on the edge every time I try to film a video. But I will do 1.5 cups of flour. That's 1.5 cups of flour, ½ teaspoon of salt. You know what, let me give you guys even a better view of what I'm doing here. This is 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mixy, mixy, mix. Now, my original recipe isn't like this, but I'm going to try to do a 1 bowl method on this to simplify things for me and also you. So I've made a well in the middle. I'm adding 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. Now, my original recipe calls for agave nectar, but I don't have that right now, so I'm going to use this maple syrup. I see no reason why it wouldn't come out the same. That's 1/3 cup. Let's see if I can make it. You know what? It's good enough. I feel fine. We're going to call it even. And 1/3 cup of applesauce. Everything's over there, so I have to reach over you. Sorry. 1/3 cup of applesauce. Mix everybody together. And now comes the fun part. The zucchini. In we go. Now, I know that looks like a lot, and that's because it is, but we wanted zucchini bread, right? We came here for zucchini bread. So, zucchini bread. And I promise you, it's going to taste delicious. Just one more thing. This is optional. In fact, I don't even know if I have chocolate chips in the house. You could add chocolate chips to this, and it'll be delicious. Add 1 cup of vegan chocolate chips. But today, honestly, I think I'm just going to do like a regular zucchini bread. And fun fact, This zucchini bread was actually the first recipe I ever posted on my website, bravelittle.vegan.com. This was actually the first recipe that I ever posted on my website. So if you want to check that out, again, that will be in the description, and you might enjoy it. And you might also not have to write anything down if you want to make this recipe, because it'll be right there. Okay, so here we go. We have our zucchini bread ready to be baked at 375 for 45 to 50 minutes. Gotta check it with a toothpick. But then she'll be done and she'll be ready to enjoy. Oh wow, that smells really good. Okay, so as you notice, we have some beautiful zucchini bread here that comes right out of the pan because I used parchment paper. So now I've let it cool for a little while. I'm not sure if it's ready to go, but I'm ready to try it. So we're gonna do it anyway. It seems promising. Oh baby. Okay. Here's our beautiful zucchini bread slice. It looks delicious. Here we go. That's good. Now it's just sweet enough. It's not too sweet. I suppose if you like your bread a little sweeter, you could add a little more maple syrup. I didn't have enough. I put 1/3 of a cup in my recipe. It was like, maybe 3/4 of a third of a cup of the maple syrup. It's delicious though. What can I say? You don't taste the zucchini. It's got a nice cakey, it's more cakey than bread, if I had to say. It feels like very cakey, which is good. It's like dense, but I mean delicious. How can I even say, you know? It's so good. I probably should have got the thumbnail first, but it's fine.
2,000 years later.
Okay, I think we got something there. Okay. But this was delicious, yes. I just want to keep eating it. I mean, even without the chocolate chips, it's still great. You know, the chocolate chips just make it 10 times better. I've made this several times before. But I mean, chocolate makes everything better, so if you want the chocolate, add the chocolate. If you want, like, more of like a classic, zucchini bread, like a classic zucchini bread, this is it. And if you have zucchini in your garden, I did not plant zucchini this year, but if you planted zucchini this year in your garden, this is a great usage of it. So enjoy. But thanks so much for watching. It means a lot that you watch my videos. I got a lot of great traction on my last video, which surprised the hell out of me because I didn't think it was going to be that, you know, it was going to get that much traction. So I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed it. I'm glad there's a lot of new of you here. That was a sentence. And I hope you like this video too. And leave in the comments anything you want to see from me. I read all my comments. I love getting comments, as long as they're nice. There's going to be some not nice people out there, but what are you going to do? It's life. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Give it a like, give it a subscribe if you want. No pressure, of course, just throwing it out there. And I'll see you next time. Alright? Peace out.